The resentment towards his brother for the protection that he's had is palpable throughout. Of course, those who would be supporters of Prince William would say, look, Prince William is just doing his duty.
But nonetheless, you know, children pick up on things. They're very sensitive. And it was also fortunate that they went away to boarding school, because again, that removed them from most of the nastiness that was going on. But they did rely on one another. They were very close. The two are very different characters, but they complement one another very well. And they've always had a great banter. They tease each other mercilessly, or used to. And then when their mother died, I think that brought them even closer together, because they couldn't share with anyone else what they had experienced. It wasn't, you know, like the death of any normal parent, because with the death of a normal parent, you don't have the world grieving as well. It was almost as though their grief was being devalued by the grief of strangers. So I think it was a very difficult time for them, and during that sort of the years after Diana's death, there was a bond which was closer, arguably, than most siblings. I think the time when that bond started to fracture a bit was when Harry probably came out of the army and started going into royal work. And I think there was a little bit of, the space was quite small within their charitable world for the two brothers together. And I think Harry slightly railed at the hierarchy. Here was his brother, you know, his mate, but who was slightly pulling rank at times because he was the senior member of the family. So I think there were one or two little niggles going on there. I suspect that when William married Kate, I mean, Harry adored Kate and Kate adored Harry, but I suspect that, as with every family, when one sibling marries, their focus turns slightly onto their new wife or husband, and then their children. And where previously their full focus had been on the sibling.